possessions. It'll be taken by Diego Valeri. Valeri giving it every chance, and the shot by Blanco. Certainly acquitted themselves impressively for long periods of a game against the top-class opponents in MLS.
Clark taking a goal kick, and you've got both forwards pushing high up the field.
Foul by Mabiala. This is a very impressive start by the visitors and newcomers to Major League Soccer. It's a yellow card for Mabiala and a free kick in a position of great promise for Nashville. Early chance. And a rangefinder, a sighter, not a direct threat to Steve Clark's goal, without a point. And Nashville coming here. They've got a chance to get off the mark as Godoy strikes it. Jimmy Chara. Villafana. Now it's Polo, and it's Valeri! He may have lost a pound or two, but he's still worth his weight in gold to the Timbers. A gilded volley, and Portland have the lead.
Well, on first glance, you're thinking Diego Valeri's in an offside position, but for those of you at home, I want you to watch where Eric Miller is. By the time Diego Valeri hits this ball, Eric Miller keeps Diego Valeri on. Because he's slow to react, and because he's slow to push that line forward, that half a yard or two set. Keep an eye on a pick for Walker Zimmerman on this near post.
Taken by Mukhtar, claimed by Clark.
Balance with McCarty in the midfield. Leal's had a couple spots. But where's Dominic Baji and ultimately David Akam in a low block? They've got to find a way to get involved in the buildup. This team will make life very difficult for you in the Western Conference.
Here's Mora. One of my formative MLS experiences was watching Bruce Arena's last ever LA Galaxy team virtually melt in front of me at Colorado in a playoff with a team with an average age of 30 plus. Now comes the yellow card for Lovitz. Miller. There's Mabiala. Seized upon by Leal. US Women's National Team Soccer on ESPN, presented by Volkswagen. Randall Leal trying to find an angle, which he succeeded in doing. Welcome back to Major League Soccer on ESPN, presented by Audi. And you rejoin us at Providence Park just as this second half gets underway. McCarty. Mukhtar. Leal with a chance. And the best chance of the game so far for the visitors. Zimmerman. Leal. Romney with a touch to Mukhtar. The abilities there. McCarty with a give and go, and Mukhtar. And finally away, scrambled clear by Zuparic. So we've said it several times, set pieces so important for Nashville. Mukhtar with it. And the goalkeeper making a mess of it, but he was fouled by Baji. Godoy. Dax McCarty. Godoy!
Save.
Critical touch from Clark, who's had precious little to do prior to that.
This ball comes out to Dax McCarty and finds Godoy. This is a great save from Steve Clark. As you look at our target goalpost game.
Mukhtar. Zimmerman. Polo. Mukhtar. And Rios! Mukhtar. Goodness me, Diego Chara's been doing that for years, hasn't he? Booking number 81.
Finally, you get a left-footed in-swinging corner here. If this ball's delivered over the head of Diego Chara, this could be a nightmare for Portland to defend.
It comes from Madranda. Leal, Zimmerman, and Mukhtar dragged it. Mora, Romney to Jimmy Madranda. Zimmerman will leap, and it was one of those time stood still moments as the ball looped.
Nashville and Gary Smith have pushed Walker Zimmerman further up the field, and now this is the second header over the last 3 minutes that it's almost ended up in the back of the net. Just defending on a thin edge are the Portland Timbers here at home.
Once more, Christian Paredes. And he sold Felipe Mora short. And at that moment, referee Armando Villarreal chooses to draw proceedings to a conclusion. And Portland have a precious home win.